Hello my friends, welcome back. It's episode 37. It's time to finish the job. Now, I just wanted to talk about something which is, you know, I've explained sort of why heat weapons feel like poor design. But I wanted to talk about balance now, rather than design. Now, you may think, well, you know, you take 20 heat damage, 30 heat damage, 40 heat damage, you know, whatever. It's just something you have to manage. You know, they're not doing damage to you, so really a lot of the time they're just wasting your time. But here's the thing. It does not take much heat damage to completely disable a mech. Very little. The average amount of heat sinking that a vanilla mech has is 30. Because the vast majority of mechs operate simply on the engine heat sinks, which is 30 in the vanilla base game. 30 heat sinking is your lot. And then there are a small but not insignificant section of mechs that have a bit more heat sinking because they've got energy weapons or so on and so forth. Now, most people don't know this, but sprinting generates 1 heat for every point past your movement range. You've probably never noticed it, unless you're really staring at the heat gorge at a hot moment.
Command interface initiated.
All right. So, you can't see it now because the heat gorge shows the heat sink reduction built into it. But basically, every point of movement past your move for sprint generates 1 heat. So you can generate like 4 heat sprinting in this case. And then jump jets are of course a lot more heat. They're like 1 point for every tile, including the standard movement range. And the point I'm just trying to get to is, you don't have to do 100 heat damage to somebody. You only have to do, in most cases, 30. That's it. Because as long as you overcome their heat sinks every turn, they can't do anything. They can only spend the heat. You know, heat is like ammunition. They can only spend the heat that they've got.
Copy that.
Coordinates received.
So as long as you overcome their heat sinks each turn,
Commander. This looks like an ideal place for an ambush.
you can keep them forever disabled. And that's brutal.
Rolling.
On my way.
So you have to look at it this way. If you do 15 heat damage to somebody, you have removed 50% of their ability to regenerate firepower, presuming that they are their 30 heatsink per turn mech, which is the vast majority of mechs. And therein lies the issue with heat as weapons, is you don't actually have to do a lot of heat damage to completely cripple somebody. In the early days of BTR, quite a few people say, oh, you know, heat weapons are worthless because they do, in BTR they do 4 damage, flamers do 4 damage straight up, then 4 damage on the next turn, heat damage, and then 2 more on the turn after that. But we did add, like, a point of heat damage to various laser weapons. But, you know, when you think about it, that dragging out of the heat damage, you can dramatically reduce the firepower of an AI mech by applying very little heat damage to it. And that does work out over the course of a battle. This is a straight up fight. I'm looking at a Hunchback version Unk. It's all Infernos. What looks like a normal Marauder, but it's got flamers.
I'm ready. Moving to position.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received. This should be good.
Receiving you. Position confirmed. Now let's see how you handle this. It's go time.
Oof, look at that, 25 heat. So he has just overcome my heat sinks there in one go. I need to pull that guy back. I'm going to pull behind this ridge line so I can rumble. $15 heat. So you know, that's worth half of a heavy, that 15 heat. Since it's only got 30 heat sinking.
Orders? Got it.
He's got Infernos. Yeah, so that's the Marauder's heat sinking overcome now. So there's... I'm technically not getting any firepower this turn.
I'm walking here.
Okay, that's fine.
Damage minimal.
Standing by.
You're not exposed from there, are you? No.
Target 4 out of range.
Okay. We're going to use initiative-based double strike here
Copy
because
that,
I have to. This may turn into a rumble. 6, 7. 7 enemies there. Okay. We're going to vigilance this so that I can get it off the front line ASAPly as required. The amount of risk that I'm under here is immense. As in, if I get heat shot, if any of my mechs get heat shot down on this ridgeline, they're dead. It's that simple.
I live to serve. Welcome to my outfit. Ooh, that hit something good.
Commander? Take this!
Oh man, he's really taking it.
Scored a critical hit.
Good to go. On the move.
Punch him.
Okay, let's go.
A lot of these guys are going in the light phase as well. Well, because they're lights, obviously.
Standing by. Rolling. 10-4.
Come on. Okay.
I need a new target.
$20 heat. See, and that's all you need. That's all you need to cripple someone is 20 heat. I couldn't flush, so that's another plus 10, so that's 30. So that's his heat sinks.
Yes, Commander.
I don't think this Griffin has got additional heat sinking. Oh, it's got one. It's got one heat sink.
Aye, aye.
Okay, these guys are probably going to aim for this marauder now. That's okay, I'm going to pull it off the ridgeline very shortly. Oh, nice! He's going to be completely exposed. You know, even the flea is scary. 2 AC2s and a Panther. What? That's 12, 13, 14 tons of weapons, plus the ammo. There we go. Look at this idiot. It will definitely be worth bringing down. Let's not run the Ultra AC5 here because it's too close.
Engaging target.
Nice! Could not have gone better.
Destroyed. Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
I'll just mind my own business till an opportunity presents itself.
Okay, 2 enemies. Is that more heat missiles? No, just standard LRMs. Okay.
Damage minimal.
That marauder is actually very nicely positioned for me to put the hurt on it.
Orders? Acknowledged. Roger that. Mech warriors, show them what you got.
Oh, the marauder is obviously granting the minus 10% damage buff. So removing it would be pretty big for our damage output as well.
Commander? I'm there. Firing all weapons!
Oh, that's so much heat.
Warning. Detecting mech warrior injury.
40 heat. Just like that.
Ready for orders. Waiting for orders. Location confirmed. I copy.
Okay.
Damage minimal.
Damage minimal, you say, but
Waiting for orders.
these guys are very much on me now.
Onward. Reporting critical hit.
If I can get that Lance command module.
Engaging.
I think I've just got to fly out. Too much heat. I'm just completely shut down.
Reporting. Minimal damage. Oh, it's on now.
Right. I do still need to get rid of this marauder first, since he's providing a 10% damage reduction to everybody else. His loss will be quite impactful.
Waiting for orders.
Plus, of course, he represents a lot of firepower. Oof. 35 heat, just like that.
Standing by.
One turn until coolant flush is ready.
On it.
Okay, I need to fire something. Because I want to get rid of that evasion token. Before I throw a load of missile vomit at him. Okay, the Griffin's running too hot, so it's decided to back away. That's good.
Yes, Commander.
Commander? Rolling. Reporting critical hit.
Well, there goes the Lance command module. Sadly, he's still got all his weapons.
I await your command. Bon appetit. Oh, I like that shot.
No, I didn't. He somehow managed to hold on to all of his weapons. Ugh. He's managed to cling to all of his weapons without losing anything.
I'm under heavy fire.
Oh, another headshot.
Oh, that really hurt. Reporting. I'm generating a... Oh, it's on now.
Waiting for orders.
$70.
Engaging jump jets.
Let's just hope that they go for this Wolverine.
Got it. Bet that hurt.
What is going on here?
Good to go. Moving to
Deliver the fist of justice.
putting my weight into it.
Oh, he hit the leg or the arm, something irrelevant. And the AI hit me in the back. Because it's not following the melee rules. Good times. Okay, that is shield arm,
Internal structure damage.
so that's not a big deal.
Ready for orders.
Look at this. I'm not allowed to punch the AI in the back. But I am allowed to hit it from any other direction. This is something that we've seen a few times. $74, $21, $5, and $30.
Engaging target.
6 damage.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Well, he's completely disabled, but he'll punch the Griffin for like 100 plus, so I still need to kill him.
I'm here. Rolling.
6. This will be sufficient.
May I interest you in melting armor? Hope we can salvage that.
Okay. I have a fire starter in my lines, but that's about it.
That could have been worse.
Hot damn. Let's do this.
I'm here.
Yes, Commander. Acknowledged.
This is just to push him down the turn order. Also, if I get that, that would be really nice.
Target confirmed.
Oh, and I got it.
Critical hit, Commander.
Push him down the turn order so I can punch his ass to death before he gets a chance to move.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, this will be okay. I do have a hole in my rear armor, but these guys aren't positioned to take advantage. He could have.
I'm your spaniel.
I'm going to stick my fist into your spine! Okay.
That's a kill.
As long as I can stay hidden behind my ridgeline here,
Damage minimal.
as much as possible. This Panther just has an amazing loadout. He's got an amazing loadout, but none of its heat weapons.
time.
Okay.
Reading you.
No, if I go there, I'll be seen.
Location confirmed. Copy that.
Let's go. Let's see if we can just pump damage into this guy. While he's in the position of having no evasion tokens and being completely exposed.
Standing by.
That'll do.
Roger that.
Okay, this Griffin is still running super hot.
Okay. That was really bad.
No, you're
Standing
fine. I want to go for the Panther. I think I do.
I'm your spaniel.
I think I do want to go for the Panther.
Affirmative.
Oh man, I really spread the damage there. Okay, he decided to move. He made a safety move. This grasshopper is scary. Okay, it's a leg hit. It's okay.
That shot got past my armor.
$95 for 95.
All weapons committed.
Come on. Oof.
Okay, let's go.
I want this guy dead because he's got lots of heat weapons.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Well, he's taken his go, so I suppose this, I
Yes,
should aim for
Commander.
someone else. Although actually,
Order received.
he's nicely exposed here.
Ha!
Of all the things I could have hit on the side, that was actually the worst thing I could have hit.
Armor blow through. Internal damage. Engaging jump jet.
Just hold on. That's all I need you to do. Okay. Don't think you won't be punished for that.
Orders?
Don't think that you won't be punished for that, because you will.
You're Come.
My marauder should be able to finish the job. Oh, that's a lot of pain.
I lost a weapon.
That is not the shield arm that just went either.
All weapons committed.
Get out.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh my god, what is with these guys in melee? Oh, he missed it though. I might be able to punish that.
My internals are taking a... Let's get this done.
Okay.
I'm here. Order acknowledged. Send forth.
He's made a huge mistake showing his ass. And there will be punishment.
That shot got past my armor.
The weapon systems are okay. For now.
I'm receiving you. Move order received.
Didn't get the ammo.
Oh, I'm hit. Commander, I've lost all my weapons.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a medic.
You've done well, Decker. That was an amazing amount of hits.
Waiting for orders. Regained footing. Good to go.
Yeah, he's crippled. I could use him for a melee and then eject him. Although, actually... No, it's about to be the grasshopper's turn.
Punching out.
I didn't like my odds.
Targeting rear armor.
Oh, I've completely exposed his rear armor and not actually gotten him any real damage.
I'm hit.
Reading you. Location confirmed.
Oh, nice hit.
Enemy eliminated.
I gotta get behind that grasshopper to finish the job.
Yes, Commander.
Right, I cannot afford to lose these weapon systems either. This is the left side. So I kind of want to be facing this way.
Roger that.
Okay,
Inflicted some heavy
he
damage.
just lost all his weapons. That's good. I might as well. I'm just gonna have to take the hit from the grasshopper.
Engaging physical attack.
Okay!
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
He survived it somehow. Oh, he's running behind me. No, he's hit the side.
I'm losing armor bad. I'm wounded. Can't take many more of them. It's go time!
So many headshots.
I'm here. Ha! That's a kill.
My disapproval has been received.
Standing by.
Okay, I'm not allowed to shoot him in the back, as is typical.
Confirmed.
I'm going for a precision shot here to push him down the turn order.
Acknowledged. Critical hit, Commander.
Hey, I still have a precision shot available. Let's do it.
All weapons committed.
Kill confirmed, Commander.
Alright.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, she's gonna get a free move.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Okay, whatever that is, it's got a lot of ACs.
Yes, Commander.
And it's going in the medium phase. But that doesn't mean anything. Left. That's the right.
Copy that.
Wait, it's a mad cat? Doesn't look like a mad cat. It looks like a marauder. Wow, 3 Ultra AC5s.
Target 4 out of sight.
Our primary target is taking damage.
What's that rear armor like? Okay, there's only one way we're going to win this battle. And that is to get behind it. And unleash hell in the rear armor compartment.
Got it, Commander. Got it, Commander.
This does not stop me from, you know, putting some missile vomit in.
Reading you. Move order received.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I've got enough morale to do this.
confirmed. Give them everything I've got.
Now you're thinking, if I'm going for the rear, why bother shooting at the front? But I might get lucky and penetrate the front before the mech closes. Well, I'll push her down the turn order. No, I can't push her down enough. Okay.
I'm here.
Yeah, I can't ever show the right.
Order acknowledged.
That's a direct shot. That can't be.
Fire all weapons.
I've actually nearly punched a hole in the front here.
Ready for orders. Affirmative.
If the enemy just keeps hanging around out there, then I can just keep on
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
trucking with the missile vomit.
10-4.
Waiting for orders.
Reading you.
All right, I'm
Bye.
gonna take an exchange here. No, I'm not. Ah. Okay, I have to vigilance so that I go in this phase. But that damage reduction sucks.
All weapons committed.
41.
Ready for orders.
Yes, Commander. Move order received.
There's no point in launching at that.
Moving to position.
Mech warriors, show 'em what you got.
There is no point in launching when someone has 60% damage reduction. I haven't got enough missiles to waste on that nonsense.
I'm receiving you.
Definitely getting close enough.
Firing jump jets.
Reading you. Order acknowledged. Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
32. I think this is the moment where we take a hit.
Standing by. Got it, Commander. Confirmed.
I'm here.
This could hurt a whole lot.
Affirmative.
But we'll see.
Stabilizers failed.
Yeah, that's not
I'm
good.
falling. Commander, I'm hit.
But the mistake is made. No! Defense is still up because of the dust cloud.
All weapons committed.
Oh!
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
The target is retreating, Commander. Eliminate it before it escapes.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, you make that sound so simple. Nice!
Scored a critical hit.
Unfortunately, this mech has got distributed ammo.
Yes, Commander. I've returned to a standing position. Lifting off.
Okay. You know what, just brace. The penalty for being knocked down is affecting his accuracy too much. Oh!
Enemy mech.
Oh, a gyro plus
Go
plus.
time.
Would that gyro plus plus happen to be a hit defense gyro? Well, I can't tell anymore.
I'm ready.
I got just enough jump range and just enough missiles. Four HP.
I'm here.
10 missiles remaining.
Location confirmed. All weapons are go.
Got it.
Mech destroy.
Oh, what a load of nonsense that was.
Mission successful.
Man, I really should tweak out my mechs, huh? With, you know, extra damage weapons and all that kind of thing. Before taking these missions on. Bum bum bum. Wow. Any mission you can walk away from, right? Oh, what a surprise. Nothing nice is in here. The side torso was not destroyed. On the second side torso was not destroyed on that on the Mad Cat Marauder, as it were. But nevertheless, neither the Ultra AC5s nor the ER large lasers ER lasers were in the loot table. Bum 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 bum. Wow, that was one hell of a fight. It was once again not profitable for me. We'll see what's in the loot box, though. Any minute now. In her holding cell. Hello? That's not the right person. Who are you? What is this? You are not. Did you actually see my face? Maybe it was too dark. Maybe I just wasn't there. Your face reminds me of someone else. Wait, you look like Natasha Kerensky, the Black Widow. I might take that as a compliment. Torvarish. Wow, filthy language. Who am I? Who are you? What is this? A letter from Enrico Giraldore. All right. How about a smoke? It's a paradox in physics. It's not a paradox in physics. Okay. I just fixed things around here, no need to know how they actually work. That couldn't be further from the truth of, you know, a chief engineer if it tried. Sorry. Technicians know how to fix things and don't understand how they work. Engineers know how to fix things and they understand how they work. That is the difference between the two. You go from being a technician to being an engineer when you can fix things but also understand how they work. From being able to fix things, but not really understanding how they work. But anyway. Blah, 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 blah. Be silent or cooperate with us. The choice is yours. Sorry. Third-rate mercenaries. ATC tries and tries and tries, all fails. What? All and always fails? Anyway. Someone could have gotten paid more if someone knew identity of me, perhaps. Someone could have gotten paid more if someone knew real identity of me, perhaps. If Marek, employer, didn't kept it from someone. No, the precious identity. You'll not have the precious. You won't have the precious. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's glorious. Can we stop now? This is getting tedious. You are correct. Bum bum bum. Well, I just don't like you, so... You probably won't even succeed in killing her. Let's stick with the original contract and hand her over. Okay, I lose reputation with the trading company and gain it with the kittens for some reason? Even though I handed her over to Marek? And Marek, there's no Marek change in reputation? What? Also, that loot is very whatever. Super whatever. Right, there's plenty of work to do. I think next time we'll be forced into taking a break from contracts for a little bit while we repair all the damage that we've taken. Nothing too serious. Maybe we'll go back to Torian space and see if we can do some shopping. Seems reasonable. These two areas are disconnected from each other. Interesting. Either way, we're going to have to spin our wheels for a while while we repair everything. So, that is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.